Tyreek Hill. Y'all watch this weekend? Tyreek Hill just won the men's 60-meter Masters Indoor Championship. All right. You know they let anybody get into the Masters, right? They like all comers. Come on, come on. And he went in. This dude ran a 6.7 seconds, right? Ran in 6.7. Y'all don't have reference for that. A lot of people don't know track like that. Is 6.7 fast? Yeah, it's fast. But it's football fast running track. It ain't track fast running track. Let me tell you why. Hill's time puts him outside this year's, I'm talking about this year, what is it, March 13th? March 13th. This year's top 200 men in the event. Y'all hear what I'm saying? As fast as Tyreek Hill is, fastest dude in the NFL, I would say, right? I'll put my bottom dollar on that. He's not even top 200 in track and field. All right, now here's what he said after the race, after he smoked everybody in that race, in that field. Never racing again. Had me out there looking wild. Hill posted to his Twitter account after the race. Now, being regarded as the fastest player in the NFL and still winning a race, but realizing, oh, if this race was the top dogs, I would be 200 and something of place. Like, you would have got 212th place. Tyreek Hill. And I just always love this conversation. Track fast versus football fast. There's no comparing. And I ran track and I played football. I did both. I do have some expertise in this. When you run track, that's all you're doing is running, right? When you play football and you run, that's just a part of what you're doing. And a lot of times in football, you don't even run your fastest, right? So when you see somebody super fast in football, immediately you imagine that guy just running track exclusively. You basically take down all of those Legos because he has to be fast in football. He has to be strong. He has to be nimble. He has to be aggressive, all that. You just reduce it to one thing and say, fast, get over here. What a event with a sport that all they care about is fast. It ain't no comparing. Not a single dude in football gonna do a damn thing in track. It just doesn't happen that way. But track dudes can come to football. You can fall down that pyramid of athleticism and come to football. So it just reminded me of a few things. I gotta give y'all, with my eyes, the fastest dude I ever saw. Now, of course, I've seen Usain Bolt run, blah, blah, blah. But that's not a fun story. Let me give you a fun story like somebody I knew. Google Obi Moore. This dude was faster than Usain Bolt all the way through high school. And he was a sophomore, I want to say, maybe a junior in high school running in the Olympics, Olympic trials. Obi Moore was sick, ended up getting hurt. And once he got hurt the first time, he got hurt again. Then it started to affect him mentally. Never got back. He kept trying, but never got back. But he was on my track team, and he set every age group record from like the 100 all the way to the mile. Did y'all hear me? Of course, a lot of those records have been broken, but not all of them. The 100 to the mile, the dude would win races and set records. Sickest dude I've ever seen with my eyes connecting, other than the professionals, of course. Now, best race I've ever seen in my life at the Arcadia Invitational, if you guys know about that. Huge track event out here. Quincy Watts. Google him if you don't know him. He won the Olympics in the 400, I think in 1988, something like that, 92. And he's USC's track coach, right? Beast, big dude, like looked like a football player, but could bone out. Y'all remember we used to say that? You used to run fast, you used to bone out. He could bone out. And I remember seeing him against this track club, I think from South Oak Cliff, Dallas. Jerry curls, everything just looking real, just boondy, right? They came out to LA talking trash. This is like in the 80s and they talking trash. It was in the newspaper. You're like, wow. They show up, they get the baton 50 yards, 50 meters in front of Quincy Watts. Not enough. He went and caught that Jerry curl, dude. It was crazy. Last story I got to give you guys before I get out of here. Deion Sanders. I hear, legend says he went to the combine. Deion, run. Nah. Deion, run. Nah. I'm not even warmed up, not ready. Deion, run. Nah. All right. Took off like one of his chains, still had 30 on, and didn't stretch, in the sweats, and ran a 4.2, they said. I don't know if that's real or fake. I've never seen the film, but that is a legendary story that lives in NFL locker rooms till this day.